Hi, welcome to the small shed. This week it's a collection of odds and sods, I'm afraid. I'll explain in a minute. Now, I've pleaded once or twice before that things might get bumpy over the next few weeks with things getting in the way. This week it probably has come pretty much to a head. It's now literally 1:55 on a Friday. I've just realised I hadn't even put a video out this week, and I really have had to cobble something together from bits that I've had just lying around in the archive that never make a full sort of episode, if you like. So apologies for that. I'm in week 5 of the bus bunk at the moment, and in real time I've probably just about this week finished making all the pieces for it. What that means, of course, is that I'm probably about 10 or 11 videos out of that period that I've having to be living on reserves, if you like. And although there's some stuff coming out of the bus bunk, obviously I can't just pile it all out in one go. And it also means that nothing for the future is getting made if I'm not careful, other than bus bunk. So I'm having to do one or two things. I've been juggling one or two other things. There's a lot going on at the moment. This isn't lack of enthusiasm, this is just chaos, because there's too much going on. There'll be stuff coming out probably over Christmas that will explain a lot of that in terms of what's going on in the world of the small shed. Anyway, let's just get straight into a couple of clips and that I've done, things that I noted at the time. They're not full videos, but they should make up a good, hopefully a good quarter of an hour or so's entertainment. See, we're going to have a look in and see what's going on. It was only 2 or 3 days ago when I was having to clear up the mess I'd made with the planer doing the bench tops, but it suddenly dawned on me that I could have another think about the layout of the place, and I've actually almost gone back to the original scheme of having the vacuum almost in the corner, although it's just off the corner at the moment. The router's table's on that side, and I've put the chop saw in there now, which means that I can get a decent length on the chop saw if the benches are clear, which isn't a big if. But it has helped no end, and I've got the sanding again I can get to. I've got so much more room to move around in here now, and I can move the stuff out from underneath the router to get at the replacement saw top if I want to put the router table away and use the saw, things like that. It's made it so much more usable, and I've found a place to actually put the workbench out in the garage when I get that sorted, so hopefully it'll make it a bit more usable in here. Anyway, let's get on with the business for the day. Right, as part of the ongoing tidying up in the shed, I've got 3 of the circular saw blades from the miter saw there, and they've been lying around in sort of sleeves that they come with, but that's not really much help. What I think I'm going to do is store them up there somewhere, which will be close to hand and out of the way. It's all about this, finding little spaces you can put things. So I've got some dowel, which is 30mm, I think, same as the spindle size on that. I think what I'll do is just a short piece of that, maybe put a flat plate on the end, just, or hook or something, just to stop them sliding off. But then screw it through from the inside and fix it there. So we'll just chop this up with the miter saw and have a go.
big. It. Don't think that will be going anywhere anyway. Just pop those on. That's it. Keeps them out of the way. Close to where I want to use them. Job done.
Right, I've got a couple of important jobs to do this morning. We've been away for the weekend. First and foremost, I've got an excellent picture of me or somebody from my grandson that I need to put on the wall, so we'll pop that on by the notice board. But I've also got to hang up a rather nice birthday present that I've finally caught up with that couldn't be posted to me really, and because of lockdowns and things we haven't had a chance to catch up with it. But it's a rather nice stained glass small shed logo. I'm just going to hang it up in the window at the end so we've got light behind it. So we'll just get a rough idea. I've got some chain that's been lying around in the workroom for a long while. It's stuff I use with the model railway stuff for all sorts of jobs. I'll just snap it apart. The right length. And I've got a little jump ring to put on it at one end, and then I can hook it up at the other. Rather nice. I mean, it's come to me with a little card. It's Poppy Glass Studio in Gloucester. Megan Lansdowne. They do day courses in stained glass, which would be something that might be an interesting little diversion one of the days. So if ever you want anything custom built in stained glass, Poppy Glass Studio, Megan Lansdowne is the person to speak to, because it's rather nice. Ring on, tighten it up. That's it. And then there's a normal clasp on the other end, so I can save too much messing around with that. Though I think it's broken, to be quite honest. Yes, it's broken anyway, so I'll treat it the same as a normal jump ring, I think. Just twist it apart. Pop it on there and twist it back together. Pinch that up. I've already put a little screw in through the front of the cover on the windows, so it sticks through the back. just hook it over there like that. That would be nice. So there we go. One logo. I've got one at each end now. Just got to get it level. So there you have it. Sorry, as I mentioned, it's a bit of a cobble up. Tomorrow's video is plugged in, and that one's okay. That was something I did do some weeks ago, so that's okay. I think I'm okay for next week with the bunk boss bed, and I think the Saturday one's also in the can, so we're okay hopefully next week. It was this week seemed to have a fall off a cliff time. But hopefully if you join me next week you'll find out what's going on, and we'll see you then. Bye!